Hey, Toffers, we are back. Yes, it has been a very long time since the previous video. Has been almost 3 years ago. We are alive. The project is alive and is moving forward step by step. Some of you know that we occasionally post on Twitter, also known as x.com. Please consider checking and following our page on Twitter so that you don't miss any of our posts there. Check the link in the description down below. And now, without further ado, let's get into our editor and share with you Toffers some of the changes. Major milestones we did those last 2.5 years are textures, FPS fixes, and object hierarchy and object properties editor. You may remember those glitchy textures shown in our previous video. Yes, we got rid of that and we now display textures properly. So here is how it looks now. It's just a normal render. Yes, now it works correctly. Okay, so we have the textures. We can work with the brushes in a normal way. As you can see, the objects are still missing, but we are working on this. So now to the point 2, which is FPS fixes. I will switch from this Thieves Holiday 2004 to a different mission. So here we have Where the Unknown Lurks from 2020, released by Skaven. Previously we were showing you the FPS issue. The issue was there whenever you hovered your mouse over the elements on the 3D render. It is fully solved now. No FPS problems anymore. So we are again back at the smooth 3D display experience, just like on the very beginning of this project, but now with more features. So when compared to the beginning of this project. Object hierarchy and object properties editing was pushed forward nicely. This one you should be aware of already if you have been following our posts on Twitter. If not, once again check out the Twitter link in the description down below. And for now I will just skip that part. We are planning to release some other videos soon, focusing more on this part specifically, on object hierarchy and properties editor. And another change that emerged during last year is our script editor. Script editor is currently used only for developer reasons, interactive inspection, and troubleshooting inside the editor itself. It is now much easier this way. The final goal here is to make development of plugins or scripts much easier for every user of FunMission Editor. Of course, you'd need to be familiar with Python language to do that, but Python is considered one of the easiest programming languages, so we are hoping that this will encourage some of you folks to start using it. Alright, so that's basically all. as of visible changes, and there are also some invisible changes. The last 3 months we've been working on something that you can consider calling backend of our environment. We've upgraded Python programming language from version 3.8 to 3.10. As Python 3.8 long-term support is ending in October 2024. We wanted to extend security updates and support in general, so we upgraded to 3.10, which has a long-term support until October 2026. We also have made first steps in terms of supporting Python 3.12, which we will have long-term support until 2028. That will be very useful when we finally release our Fun Mission Editor and the development will increase even more. From some more painful stuff, we upgraded our Qt 3D framework from Qt 5 to Qt 6, and it has caused some backward incompatible problems. We needed to adapt some parts of the code, and the task was in general quite painful and time-consuming. To not bore you guys with the nerdy stuff too much, in short, Python versions and Qt framework versions have mutual support in various configurations. We needed to explore that and needed to test our editor in all functions if all functions work correctly. Please note that we are doing very customized setup with Qt 3D, which is part of the Qt framework. And some of the things we do are not even covered in any sources or examples out there on the internet. So in short, it's easy to break something when upgrading from major version 5 to version 6. Side note, we found a bug in Qt 3D framework version 6, the one that we are planning to use. And we are now waiting for Qt 3D team to reply. But no worries, we continue working on Fun Mission Editor while we wait, because the bug is only causing the light to not work at all. That's something we can live with for now, for a time being. Okay. So, Tavers, I was happy to provide you some positive updates on our project once again. Once again, we are alive, project is alive, and we are working on our roadmap feature after feature. We are not sharing the roadmap details yet because last 2 years were rather difficult and we are reassessing some of our original ideas. We will share our updates more frequently now with promise. So, quite soon you should know more about our roadmap and our further progress updates. So thank you once again. Thanks for the support out there on the internets. Thank you for all your comments on our YouTube channel. Thanks for sharing your interesting ideas, guys. We'd like to hear more of that. Which function you'd like to see in Fun Mission Editor, what kind of fun mission you'd like to create in Editor. All of that is a valuable feedback to us and at this stage of the project, and we are greatly appreciating your feedback. Now, as of me, I'm going back to check if Qt 3D team has replied to our bug report, and I'll be testing some of the object properties functionalities. Thank you, Toffers, once again, and we see each other in another video. Happy toughing!